Hi, I'm Daylon Soh, and I build products and communities. One of the communities I'm running is called Creative Mornings. Creative Mornings is a monthly breakfast event for people who are interested in the creative industry. Well, I think fundamentally Singapore is solving the problem of increasing productivity, and we've made productivity gains from improving our infrastructure and improving our skills training and getting our workforce to be way more educated. And we've done a lot of that. I think if we're to help accelerate the pace of change in our technology scene and get more local people and more Singaporeans to take advantage of this change, I would say I will try and help them to kind of incrementally be used to failure and try and actually make small steps to failing. Yeah, I think it's a very prevalent problem here. Frankly, I think it's just because our education system has the tendency whereby we follow model answers. And with that model answers, it's like, oh, everyone keeps asking, what's the model answer for this question? What's the model answer for that question? And even when I talk to educators here in Singapore, they will tell me yeah, what can I do for this project that I've been assigned to get an A? And they want to know what was scored an A in previous assignments. So that can be quite incredibly frustrating, and I think we need to be able to be open to more possible solutions and be able to also challenge what's the model answer, what's the model solution, and be able to challenge it in a very meaningful way. And if we can do that, I think we can solve interesting problems and we can think about problems in a more meaningful way. And Peter Thiel would say you can then start discovering secrets. Say on a national level, I think being able to say that failure is okay and being able to not stigmatize failure and being able to encourage people to even try small entrepreneurial ventures, it could be incredibly helpful. One of the best examples I've seen that happen at the university level, so this is much later in a person's life, is that I see the National University of Singapore Industrial Design course. They have a program, or rather a module, whereby they get their students to create a product. And from that product, they're supposed to actually go to Kickstarter, which is a crowdfunding platform, to raise money. And their grades are actually affected, determined by the amount of money they can raise and, of course, the process of creating that product itself. So I think that's very encouraging because that allows you to be slightly more entrepreneurial in a very safe environment. Even if you fail, that's fine. You don't raise any money for your product. Maybe your product is not good and the market doesn't want it. But then you get an understanding of what the market really wants. And especially if you're designing a product and if you don't know what the market wants, then you're kind of unproven in terms of your skills. So if I could bring that way earlier in a person's education process, I think that could make some really meaningful changes whereby they try to fail in some aspect, whether it's their schoolwork or they try and investigate a problem and maybe that doesn't fit the model answer, but they enjoy that process of thinking about that problem. With that, I believe the people we train will be so much better at picking up new skills and facing uncertainty, and especially if you're talking about doing a startup, which is a very uncertain and very risky endeavor. You need people who does not have a model answer to solutions.